Welcome to my YouTube channel, subscribe. Beneath the golden hush of the fading sun, where the shadows of dunes stretch like memories long gone, I rode where silence listened and winds whispered names of those who vanished in pursuit of honor, not fame. My horse carried the echo of forgotten songs, his hooves tracing verses over sands that belonged to the legacy of falcons, to the hearts that don't stray, to the soul of the desert, forever and always. The falcon above me circled in prayer, its wings painting circles in the sacred air. Every beat like a verse from the lips of the wise, every glide like a wish carved deep in the skies. And I rode with the dust of my father's trail, in the rhythm of hoofbeats in the ancient tale, where blood and oath blend in one sacred word, where silence speaks louder than what's ever heard. The dunes are not lifeless, they remember the cries of warriors whose hearts beat in rhythm with skies. They whisper to those who know how to hear, they tell tales of valor, unshaken by fear. My heart, like theirs, carved from longing and stone, finds warmth in solitude and strength in alone. Love is a fire, yes, but loyalty is flame. It burns with more meaning, untouched by name. In the scent of oud drifting through desert air, I feel the presence of a woman fair, not bound by the flesh, nor shackled by place, but written like destiny on the curve of her face. She waits beyond the mirage, where dreams are real, where nothing is spoken, yet everything's feel. Her eyes, like stars, never fade or fall. They watch me ride, answering the desert's call. The desert doesn't lie, it exposes the soul, strips every mask till you are whole. In the stillness I find what the cities conceal, the truth in my chest that I long to feel. The stars become my compass, the wind is my guide. No crown on my head, yet kingship inside. For power means little when love is denied, and riches mean nothing if honor has died. She once stood where the date palms grow high, her veil like a breeze, her silence a sigh. We spoke with our eyes, no language required, two hearts in silence completely inspired. But fate is a flame that dances in wind. It burns what is fragile, it tests what's within. I left her with promise, not words but with breath, that love is eternal, untouched by death. My father once told me, a man is not made by gold on his hands or the titles he's paid. He's made by the nights he rides all alone, facing the wind with a heart carved in stone. By how he loves those who are never near, by how he holds truth even when there's fear, by how he returns when he could run away, and kneels by the grave where his loyalties lay. So I ride with these truths like armor and shield, across every dune, through every field. The night may be endless, the silence profound, but within me a kingdom that makes not a sound. She lives in that kingdom, in a throne carved by time, where every breath is a poem, and every step a rhyme. Her memory fuels me, like stars in the night, a guide through. In the silence of dunes where the falcons glide, where gold bleeds light on the desert side, a heart beats beneath the Kandura's grace, with eyes that carry the storm's embrace. Fazza rides not just through sand and sky, but through tales where lovers falter and cry. He is a prince not just of lands and laws, but of stories that time never truly thaws, where moonlight meets a restless tide, and whispers ride on fate's divide. There stood a woman behind his name, wrapped in honor, love, and flame. She bore the veil of sacred trust, a soul with dreams, quiet but just. But the palace is a realm of masks, and not all hearts meet loyal tasks, where smiles may hide a cunning scheme, and broken oaths haunt every dream. She watched him rise through every dawn, while secrets in her chest were drawn. Not every queen is made for gold, nor every truth can remain untold. She sought to bind what wind can't tame, to hold his heart, to own his name. But Fazza's soul is not for sale. It rides beyond each whispered tale. He loves with silence, with desert breath, a loyalty that dances near death. He feels the falter before it shows, He hears the silence behind the rose. She tried to weave him in her hold, with words half sweet and glances bold. But he, the rider of fate and flame, saw through the script of every game. A man of truth, he let her fall, for falsehood cannot cross his wall. Oh, the palace echoed with her cries, while falcons traced the weeping skies. She had the crown, the silken bed, but not the kingdom inside his head. For Fazza walks where spirits sing, and not where chained love tries to cling. She wept not for love, but loss of might, for not all tears are purely right. She played a part but lost the role, for Fazza guards his silent soul. No blade can cut what is divine, no plot can shade his inner shine. He turned to dunes where the stars align, where truth walks bare without design. He found solace in a falcon's scream, more faithful than a shattered dream. His poetry was born from pain, from love that fell like desert rain. Not hatred filled his noble chest, but sorrow for the broken nest. She once was moonlight in his night, now just a shadow fleeing light. He wrote of her in verses deep, of vows once made now meant to sleep. A prince may forgive but never forget, a wound may heal but leaves a debt. He gave his heart in noble trust, but it returned clothed in dust. She tried to hold what never bows, to cage a soul that never vows. And so he rose on stronger wings, with scars that taught him wiser things. No court decree, no public show, just desert winds that let him know that love must rise like morning prayer, not linger like a royal snare. He didn't curse, he didn't shame, for honor shields his noble name. He simply walked with quiet fire, beyond the reach of false desire. The people saw, the people knew, a heart once pure, now split in two. But Fazza is no man of spite. He rights the wrongs and makes them right. He finds